Okay, I haven't been bothering making videos for quite a while. I thought I'd do a little bit of a catch up. I guess I'm going to start with what months? With March and April acquisitions for both little bits of hardware and what few records I did pick up. March, April were one of the few times I actually got to go to real stores. With everything being closed, there was a short period where things had opened up a little bit. Anyway, to pick up the couple of little bits of hardware I picked up were one of these little record rollers that are supposed to rub on your records and they pick up all the goo and hairs and stuff. This one actually works pretty good. I've only used it on one double album so far. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that when I get to the album. The roller is absolutely filthy after cleaning a brand new album. And I picked up one of these little anti-static dust brushes. It sort of runs ahead of your tone arm and supposed to sweep and de-static the record as it goes along. And I've also got here a package of foam acoustic blocks. This package is supposed to open up and give you 25 1 foot by 1 foot by 2 inch acoustic blocks. Should be interesting when I actually get around to opening it. It's been raining almost non-stop since I got it, so can't really do it outside. And let's get on with the albums. First is a batch I picked up from actual stores, yay. And the first one would have been Stevie Ray Vaughan's Couldn't Stand the Weather. I've been really looking forward to getting hold of that album. I don't have any place to put them. Oh dear. I guess I'll just drop them. Next one is an oldie, but still a brand new issue of Led Zeppelin's first album. These are both 180 gram reissues. And then, of course, Pink Floyd. I actually haven't even opened this one yet. Obscured by Clouds. That's another 180 gram. I'm really not impressed with the 180 gram recordings I've been picking up. And next comes Town Van Zant's live at the Old Quarter, Texas. And this is the album that's caused me a lot of issues. When I opened it up, it was covered with little bits of paper and stuff I blew off. And then running that record roller over it, it came up totally filthy, picking up little bits of crap. The records itself both look very scuffed. I'm going to try to get some images of that. The surfaces are all crazed and scuffed. And the album actually pops and skips all the way through. It's really one of the most annoying albums I've bought. Probably the worst album I've got, old or new. So I'm really not happy with this one. Unfortunately, the store I picked it up from many months ago, I can't find anymore. So that's even more annoying. Not sure if you can actually see, but you can see all that little dust spots and crap on the roller. All the crap that you saw on the roller all came off that Town Van Zandt album. It's the only thing this roller is clean, and this is after I've blown it off with Candair to get rid of the larger particles. And from the record bins, I only picked up one album, and that would be David Gilmour's About Face. And then we go off to the thrifting bins. There's only been a couple of those. I picked up a Shirley Bassey's Yesterday. This is a jazz singer. And Paul Simon's One Trick Pony. This is a stage screened sort of thing. And right after that, the store's all closed on me again. So I started digging through my old home bins that I haven't been able to locate on Discogs. I have a few hundred of those. And actually, this time around, a few of them did show up. So I'll go through those ones. First is Handel's Water Music. This is a London recording. Boyd Neal was conducting the Boyd Neal Orchestra. And we got a Connie Francis Rock and Roll Million Sellers. Rodgers and Hammerstein's The King and I. That's a stage and screen album. Judy Holliday and Dean Martin's The Bells Are Ringing. I love some of these old albums. They really were put together well and just fun to listen to. Now here's one I'm going to totally mess up. It's a German pressing, Die Rixdorfsanger, Ernst. Oh boy, I can't get my mouth to pronounce the first word. Anyway, it translates to Do You Remember 50 Hits from the Past. And of course, Sonny and Cher live. The pop album. And anybody remember the Dick Clark TV shows? Got a Dick Clark 20 Years of Rock and Roll, still in the shrink wrap. That's pretty amazing. And Linda Ronstadt's Retrospectives, or Retrospective rather, 1977, I was going to say comedy, yeah. 1977 country album. This one's listed as Various, a Saturday Night Fever, a disco US pressing. And this one is, I don't have the cover for it. It was a bonus album. I found it inside one of the other used albums. But it is John Barry's The Deep. The original album I picked up, or thought I was picking up, was in mediocre shape. This one is in flawless shape. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the album, except that it's missing the cover. So every now and then you find a little bit of a bonus. And, well, these are duplicates again. I picked up a Village People in that pile. This is the Village People Macho Man and the Village People Go West. I now have several pressings of these. They keep showing up. An ABBA Super Trooper, another album I picked up somewhere else, but it was in this pile of albums I just went through. And Buddy Holly's Rock and Roll Collection, and this is an interesting one. Oops, if I can get it open. Without dropping the album on the ground. It's got a little print of his face there and the list of the album tracks. And Frank Sinatra, Come Swing With Me. And the last of the pile is Jackie Gleason, The Best of Jackie Gleason. Okay, that'll wrap it up for the March and April pile of stuff I picked up. I also, during that month, installed my new monolith speaker stands and put the LED lights into the turntable. I guess I should wrap it up for the month. So long, bye-bye, and see you around on that tube thing.